Hello.
Hello, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm very good, thank you.
First of all, just wanted to say congratulations. Obviously,
Thank you
congratulations
so much.
on the national final. It's been now a month, over a month since you won.
Yes.
How has life been since the big win?
It's been crazy. I've been working like 24/7 to get everything ready. We're super excited to go on that amazing stage. And I just can't wait. Yeah.
Now your beautiful song is
Thank
called
you so much.
Grito. Can you tell us a little bit about what the song's all about and what the songwriting process was like?
So basically, the songwriting process started in my grandparents' house from my dad's side. So basically, I have this amazing house, very, very small, but like the energy is amazing. And for me, it's very important to surround myself with good energy when I'm writing and be close to home, I think, especially that aspect. So we started a year and a half before the national selection,
Mhm.
and then we just continue with the song. Then the invitation from RTP came along, and I was super grateful and super excited to go on Festival da Canção here in Portugal. And now everything happened. The process and the song itself talks about mental health, and I think I was in this phase where I wanted to explore a bit more of my, how can I say, my inner self and my inner ghost. So I was trying to tell myself that I should fight for what's right for me and fight for my energy to be, like always right and always I don't know, just like be very true to myself and to explore that as much as I can, even if sometimes we have dark moments and moments where we don't exactly trust ourselves or our self-confidence is affected. So I think it's a song that speaks about being lighter with the world itself and with others.
You did mention there that RTP approached you. Is Festival de Canção is always something that you've wanted to do, or is it just something that propped up this year and I was like, I'm going to go
I
for that?
think I think I really wanted to have like another moment in my career that I could go on television. So basically, I did a couple of TV shows, and I really wanted to repeat that someday. I was not expecting to be invited. I actually wanted to send a free submission, and I thought, okay, maybe I could do this song. But then the invitation came along, so everything just like worked together, and I went to do the national selection, and yes, super excited to be representing Portugal.
When you were announced as the winner, what was your initial reaction like? What were you thinking? What was going through your mind when they said you had won?
Actually, nothing was going on my mind. I was super. I literally stopped. I even said on an interview that I felt like a potato because like I couldn't feel nothing. I was numb. I felt like I don't know, like I was super happy, but at the same time, I think I was thinking about all the work that I had to do because I'm very I don't know. I really like to work. So I think I was just like focusing straight away on that,
Mhm.
and I didn't gave myself time to process it at the moment. So yeah, I was just living like small step by step, and now yeah, like now I'm realizing everything, and I'm super excited. Yes, super.
The one thing that I really do love about your performance is the staging. I love the outfits and the white. It does look really beautiful. Love the dancers as well.
Thank you so much.
Now, I know you're probably not allowed to say a lot or very little, but what vibe are we going for on the Eurovision stage? Are we maybe keeping some
So
stuff or are we stitching
no,
it?
we're definitely keeping some things, obviously, because I really like I prepared my performance to be ready to go to Eurovision if that happened. So for me, it makes sense to keep a lot of the elements. Obviously, I'm changing the outfits. I'm doing completely new outfits because I don't know. I just want to do a revamp on them, but definitely we're keeping some elements because that also like brings everything together, and I really want to give closure to the moment. Whether we go to the finals, whether we stay in the semifinal, I don't know what's going to happen, but I really want to give closure to the moment with the bigger moment itself. So I want to like revamp it and use the stage as much as I can. So yeah, we're doing little changes, some other like different and more bigger changes, but I think at the end of the day, we are very happy with what we did. So it's gonna be like a compromise between what we did and where we want
Yeah.
to go next.
Well, I can't wait to see the performance.
Thank
Now
you.
you did go to Madrid, the pre-party in Madrid, so you obviously had the opportunity to perform in front of all the fans and meet the
Mhm.
press. How was that experience meeting all of the rest of the contestants as well? What was that
It was
experience like?
It was amazing. It was really, really different, obviously, because it was my first time, and it was super, super exciting to see a lot of the fans, to be inside of a party that speaks so much about music and about just like collaborating and be together with people that are doing the same. So it was definitely a new experience because I've never experienced something like that in such a big way, and I think it's an amazing preparation for what's to come. So yeah, I'm super super excited to just go to Malmo and experience like everything in a bigger version.
Talking of your experience in Malmo, what part of the Eurovision experience are you most looking forward to? Is it arriving there? Is it getting on the stage? What are you most looking forward to about the whole month?
To be honest, I think it's arriving, especially because I don't like planes, so I'm super excited to leave the plane. That's my
I'm the
that's
same.
my yeah, that's my favorite moment. So I think I'm looking forward to the trip so it can end fast because all I want to do is like be teletransported to Malmo. But I think obviously all the experience with the different moments, even the carpet itself. Or like like meeting the stage. I think obviously getting to step on that stage for the first time with the rehearsals, it's definitely the thing that I'm most looking forward to. And yeah, I don't know. Then the rest is just it's just extras, right? That are gonna build up more and more of a confidence to me, to my colleagues, and everything. So like each moment has its importance, but I think leaving the plane, it's my most wanted moment.
No, it'll be the same for me. I'm not a huge fan of planes, so once I step off that plane, I'll be like, I've done it. I'm fine for 10
Exactly.
days. Um, Eurovision always something that's been on your mind, or is this something new as well? Are you a Eurovision fan, or is it
I
something new?
actually started being an Eurovision fan around like 2008, 2009. So I was seeing like our Portuguese selections, and then I started seeing it more thoroughly, I guess. But I had like some years that I stopped, and then when Salvador Sobral won again, the in 2018, I think
I
it
think
was
it
his
won in
year.
2017 and Lisbon hosted
17.
anything, yeah.
Exactly. Basically, I think it spoke to me even more because I really loved his song. So I was kind of, like leaning towards that song as well, and just like enjoying all of the moments with him. Being in, I think it was in Ukraine, right? This
Yeah.
year. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, I think it's something that I've always knew that existed. I really wanted to I don't know, to be in Festival de Canção. I was never imagining that I could represent my country. So that is still kind of insane, and I think it will
Mhm.
be for a couple of years because obviously it's very big for me coming from an independent music career, and then just like giving this jump. It's kind of surreal. So yeah, I'm enjoying every day, each day, step by step.
What artists that have been successful do you look up to when you were starting out? What artists are kind of inspired you to be
Oh,
who you
so
are right now?
many. Amy Winehouse was such a big influence for me. Joss Stone as well. Back when I was growing up, I had a gigantic crush on Jessie J. So she was one of my favorite singers as well. I've always looked up for women singers, I think, more than men singers. I don't know why. I think it's just because I like their vocal tone, maybe, or because I like strong women. So, like for me, it's always something that I look towards too. Then I had obviously like a part of my life, like probably the last 4 years, that I've been listening to a lot of Rosalia. I recently listened to a lot of Beyonce because I liked like so much of her Renaissance new album. So I think like new kind of, but I think for me, like all of those references, and then a lot of Portuguese acts as well, like Slow J, Maro as well. She was also
Mhm.
in Eurovision. So it's kind of like a mixture between a lot of contemporary stuff and a lot of hip hop, R&B, and electronic vibes. So I like to mix a lot of those elements to bring the old and also join the new and maybe create something that can help and inspire a lot of people.
Tell you one thing, we definitely have the same music taste. You say Beyonce,
Cool.
and I'm like, yes, definitely.
She's
Um,
kind of recent in my playlist because I think I've always grew up listening to more, I don't know, more like Spanish music, Brazilian music, Portuguese music, and then like beyond. Obviously, I remember listening to Single Ladies, to all of those like tracks that are classics.
mhm.
But I think right now I was like with Renaissance, I was listening to a different Beyonce and a Beyonce that I don't know. It was very more modern to me and very cool. And I really like. I think it's an album to study. I think you know.
Yeah, definitely. I love asking this next question because I love all the different answers that I get from the Eurovision artists, and you get so
Okay.
many, but so many different ones. But if you had to sing any of the other Eurovision songs this year as your own,
Ooh,
what one would you choose?
I would go with Zari from Marina Sati.
Hmm.
Even though I don't know how to speak Greek, so I think that would be a barrier.
Yeah.
I would have to be sitting with her for like 4 days for her to be able to explain me the lyrics and understand it. But I think the song, first of all, is really cool.
Hmm.
And I think for me, for example, with my song, the song that I'm taking with me to Eurovision, it's a very like contrary song.
Hmm.
Mine is very calm, very chilled in the beginning. Then it goes to a more epic, like electronic mass confusion. But hers, it's very light. So I think I really like. I also have a song that it's not similar, but it reminds me of her. So I think it's kind of. I would like to go with that vibe, and obviously Theodora's Ramonda. That's another one that I would definitely like to give it a try. But they're very difficult languages, so I don't know.
I'd love to hear your rendition of Zari. That would be amazing with your voice.
Maybe if I have time, I'll do a rendition of that one.
What message or emotions are you hoping to convey with this 3 minutes that you get on the stage? What are you hoping that the audience in the arena and everyone at home are going to feel? What do you hope that they feel from your performance?
I think I really want to bring the simplicity of being very true to yourself, the simplicity of having a song that obviously doesn't have a lot of how can I say, it's not energy that I want to say, but it doesn't explode with fire,
Mhm.
but it has definitely the fire within. So for me, it's not about having a very upbeat song. For me, it's about having a song with feeling. It's always has been, and I will always have that in myself to bring to the world. And I think the message is definitely to be true to yourself. To don't exactly avoid to think that you're able to do something, even if people tell you that you're not able, because we have a lot of that in the world. And I think we should stick together and teach them that it's obviously okay to fail, to doubt, but we have to support each other. So I guess yeah, the message is that.
Well, I really hope that they feel that from the performance. Now, finally, what would it mean to you if people did feel that from your performance and they had a connection to the song and they ended up voting for you? What would that mean to you?
For me, it would mean obviously a trust, a vote of confidence. I'm doing this because I obviously believe that this is the right thing to do. So I'm super confident. But either way, I would love to be able to feel that from the audience. And I know that Portuguese, it's a very difficult language, but I can assure you that it's an amazing language. So I'm super excited to see and continuing to see what people are thinking of the song and receiving messages. I'm super grateful to everyone that keeps reaching out because it's super cool to receive love from a lot of places, from Ireland, from the Ukraine, from I don't know, from Macedonia. You know what I mean? Like so many people around the world. It's so crazy, but it's very cool. It's super crazy. So yeah, I'm just super excited for everything that's still coming.
I'm super excited. I'm super excited to get to Malmo, see your performance. I'm really hoping when we
Yay.
get there, we get to see each other in person as well. Get to see each other.
Hopefully, reach me out. I'll be around.
No worries. I will.
Somewhere I'll
Yes, you
be.
will. Thank you so much for joining me for this little chat. I really do appreciate the chats that we get.
You're welcome, Dean.
Thank you. And I'll
Thank
see
you
you in
so
Malmo,
much.
hopefully.
Yes.